Michael Corey's peanut butter cookie dough. I've been tagged in a couple of Michael's recipes, but I chose this one because I once had a problem with cookie dough.
Come on, come on! Go away!
Recipe, macros, taste. Let's do this thing. For recipe, it is insanely easy to make that somehow I still magically up.
I can't work with that kind of stupidity!
This is because I don't have a strict casein protein powder, so I just use my P-Science protein powder because it's a whey casein blend, but there is less casein than there is whey, so less moisture was absorbed. So when I went to add the almond milk in, it became more of a batter versus a dough. Outside of my screw up, the ingredients are all things you should have on hand, and I really like his use of xanthan gum as a binder to get that dough-like consistency. So even though I effed it up, I'm still giving it a 9.5 out of 10 on recipe. For macros, this dessert works really well as a cutting or a bulking dessert if you want to make some basic switches to it, but for the changes that I had to make, my CTP was 7.1, I got an awesome 9 grams of fiber, and the only bad stat is 9.5 grams of added sugar. And while I would normally dock for that sugar, the CTP and fiber in this is good enough that I'm not going to whine and bitch and give it an 8.5 out of 10. Okay, so even though I screwed this thing up, it still looks like cookie dough in my book, and it looks friggin' awesome. So let's do this thing. First bite, primarily tasting the protein powder. Considering that's what 70% of this recipe is, it's definitely going to taste like your protein powder. I would definitely understand the assignment and actually add the almond milk slowly. Don't just add it all in like I did, because I do notice that it's a little bit runnier than a cookie dough normally is, but that's my fault. Still very similar to a cookie dough. Gotta get a bite without the Reese's here real quick. And yeah, I say Reese's, get off my back. A little more of a gummy texture versus the cookie dough texture, but once again, that's probably because of my own fault. That PB Fit flavor is coming through really nice, and it mixes with that chocolate peanut butter protein powder that I use really well. Even though it's a really small amount of them, that 10 grams of Reese's in there, it really does make this thing. Okay, so the predominant taste is the protein powder for sure. That PB Fit powder comes along with it pretty nicely. I didn't taste much of the butter extract, and if you get bites without the candy, it's nowhere near as good. So I'm gonna go 8 out of 10 on this one. Averaging the 3 stats for Michael's cookie dough takes it to an 8.6, and I'm gonna keep it there. It's extremely easy to make. The macros are very versatile, and while the taste does seem low at an 8 out of 10, it's probably because I messed up the texture and I can only go off of what I actually ate, but it still had plenty of sweetness and was really good in my opinion. So I recommend this for sure, and go check out Michael's channel for more recipes because he's got plenty of awesome ones just like this.